Some weird signs that your manifestation is close. Number one is a purging stage. And purging can come in a few different ways. Sometimes it's physical, sometimes it's mental and emotional. But some ways that you might experience purging, you might start to see like acne or spots. It's almost like your body is trying to purge and get rid of the toxins. Or you might feel like you start to lose weight. You might feel like you're kind of purging in that sense. For some people, they might feel the need or the want to suddenly cut their hair, get a trim. It's almost like shedding old skin and getting yourself ready and preparing yourself for something new. It's kind of like a spring cleaning feeling. Maybe you feel the urge to declutter your space and rearrange your room in the middle of the night. It's kind of like a way to let you know before you actually know that something new is coming in, like a new season is about to begin. And for you, you're kind of like preparing for this new season. It's similar to when you go on vacation and you buy things to prepare for the vacation, or you do things to prepare because you know that something is coming, you know a change is coming, and you like to make little things or do little things to get ready for it. And it's not always physical things. Sometimes it's mental or emotional. Sometimes you feel like you're ready to let go or to purge from the baggage of your past. Maybe you're ready to let go of something that's kind of been keeping you down emotionally, or maybe you're ready to let go of something that was maybe traumatic, or something that just made you sad, made you feel really negative. And sometimes it's a mindset. It's not always a personal experience. Sometimes it's just like a general way that you view things and the way that you view life. Maybe you used to be really negative, or you used to complain a lot, or maybe you felt like the world was against you, but lately you just don't feel that way anymore, and you're ready to adopt new mindsets, like new positive beliefs and mindsets. Maybe you used to think that you were so unlucky, and you would even say things like, I'm really unlucky, or I never get lucky, I never win anything. But now that you're ready to kind of embrace a new identity of being lucky, of lucky girl syndrome, you're ready to let go of all of that. And you might even start saying things like, I'm so lucky and I'm so blessed. Things always work out for me. I always get the things that I want. And then you start to actually see little things come in. Things that you've been wanting for a really long time are kind of just randomly showing up. And it feels like all of a sudden it's happening. But in reality, what has happened is because you're mentally prepared for these things and you're mentally ready for these things, and maybe you've kind of emotionally purged some of the old things. It's like you've made room, and now you're allowing new things to come in, and you're finally allowing the things that you want to kind of flow to you. The next one is fluidity and flexibility, especially in terms of your mind. So what do I mean by this? Maybe in the past you were trying to manifest certain things. Maybe you wanted a partner, maybe you wanted a new career, maybe you wanted more money, maybe a new car, but you were very rigid and kind of stubborn in your ways and in the way that you think about things and in the way that you think about yourself. Maybe you wanted to lose weight, but you were like, I love food and I love to eat huge amounts of food and I love fast food and that's who I truly am. So maybe you would go on a diet, right? You would eat healthy, but in the back of your mind, you were always thinking, oh, this is disgusting. Like, I hate healthy foods. I hate salads. It's not who I truly am. I'm just doing this to lose weight. It's just a temporary diet. And you're very rigid in that identity of who you are and the kinds of foods that you love and enjoy. But if you start to feel that rigidness loosen up, and if you start to feel more open to new things and different things, things that you didn't really enjoy in the past, maybe you start to like certain kinds of healthy foods and you start to actually want to eat it on a daily basis, not really because you want to lose weight, but just because you enjoy it and you're kind of embracing this new identity where even though you love food and you love to eat good food, it doesn't have to be like a huge fast food meal. And you don't have to like binge and eat all of it at one sitting. Maybe this new identity is you embracing the fact that you like all different kinds of foods and that you also enjoy healthy food. And you don't feel the need to eat until you're like full and stuffed. and you just feel really calm and at peace instead of feeling really stressed out when it comes to food, or instead of feeling really obsessive when it comes to food, like counting calories or working out really hard every single day. You just have like a more calm approach to things. You've taken on a new identity, and because of that, the way that you view things and the way that you think about things are a lot more fluid. There's a lot more changes to your routines because of all of the changes that you've made to how you view yourself. And when you start to see that kind of fluidity and that kind of flexibility of allowing your identity to shift in ways that will serve you, and realizing that your identity is not, written in stone, it is very fluid. It can change from day to day. When you start to see that, it's really a good sign that you're about to enter this era of just getting the things that you want, getting the things that you've been wanting forever. Because you're at this very calm and peaceful state where you almost like don't need it. You've like let go and released the obsession and the control, and you're no longer like fighting this battle of like trying to force something to happen. It's a very calm place to be in, and it's from that place you are able to attract the things that you want so much easier and so much faster. But it feels really effortless. It doesn't really feel like you're trying to force something to happen or make something happen. You don't feel like you need to do a bunch of things. You don't feel like you have to take a bunch of actions. You kind of feel like it's just who you are, and because this is who you are, X, Y, and Z are gonna happen. Things are gonna fall into place for you. It's that true feeling of really understanding and truly believing that life happens for you, not to you. The next one is you start to be really selective and picky about certain things. It can be something physical. Maybe it's the things that you're eating. You're very picky and selective. You eat something and you're like, you know what, this isn't that good. I actually don't want to eat anymore, and I don't want to finish something just because someone put it on a plate and put it in front of me, because I just don't feel like it's good enough for me. So it could be something as small as food, right? But it could be bigger. It could be a friendship that you feel like, hey, maybe all the energy and all the emotional effort I put into this relationship doesn't really feel like it's serving me anymore. Maybe you had a friend that you really wanted to reconnect with. Maybe there's a friendship that you really want to make work, or a relationship that you really want it to work out, and you put so much energy and effort into making it work, but it never really felt quite right. And at this time, maybe you're in a space where you feel like, hey, I don't need to do all of that. I don't need to put in so much work to make something work. Maybe I'll just take a step back and pull my energy back, because I'm gonna be a little bit more selective with my energy and with the people that I give my energy to. Maybe it's something related to work or your career or money, opportunities. Maybe you get a job offer and you're kind of like, I don't know if this is for me. I don't know if the increase in pay is worth X, Y, and Z, the added stress, etc. You become more selective and picky with the things that you want, because even though you might have wanted these things in the past, you're in this stage and you're in this like space where you're starting to kind of question, why did I actually want that? And you kind of think of it from a different perspective instead of just the one singular thing. Maybe you wanted a new job because you wanted a pay raise, but now you're like, but does it actually serve me? Is the added stress gonna be worth it? Is the added commute gonna be worth it? Will I actually be happier? And you just start to kind of question things, because you're realizing that you are worth more, that you deserve more. And you're realizing that opportunities are definitely going to come in for you, and you don't need to like settle for the first offer that you get. So when you start to become more picky, when you start to become more selective, when you really question everything that kind of comes in, it's a good sign that you're at a place where you understand that you deserve more. You understand you're gonna get more by not kind of settling for the first thing that you see. Okay, that's it for today's little video. I hope that you found value in this. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with someone who might also find it to be impactful, and I will see you next time. Bye!